Today's episode is brought to you in part by Next Generation Speakers Magazine. Next Generation Speakers Magazine is a magazine dedicated to showcasing the next generation of speakers. To find out how you can be a part of Next Generation Speakers Magazine, go to SacconiPrince.com/NGSmagazine-2. Today's episode is brought to you in part by Committee Films. Committee Films is a video production company specializing in music videos, commercials, promo videos, television shows, skits, and movies. To find out how you can hire them, go to Facebook.com/BamaBoyBuck.
You know, a lot of people in my neighborhood, we don't get this far. You know, we might never get to work with great people like this. Action! Anytime you got a collective of creative people, if they truly creative, something's gonna happen.
That's a wrap, that's a wrap.
Committee Films.
All right. It's not your fault, but it's your responsibility. Hi, this is Sacconi Prince of SacconiPrince.com, where we make motivation personal by introducing you to yourself. And I want you to know that it's not your fault, but it is your responsibility. Our current situation has us looking to find fault and who's responsible for what's happened to the world. Well, what happened to all of us, I can honestly say it's really not our fault, but we do have a responsibility. We have a responsibility of being able to address the situation head on. There's no way that we can get back to where we want to be or even further than we were if we don't take responsibility. You know, somebody once said, just go with the flow. But I tell people all the time, don't go with the flow, direct it. If you know it's coming, have your hand in directing it. I gave an illustration one time about a leaf and a rock. You throw a leaf in the river's going to take it anywhere it wants to go. You throw a rock in the river, it's going to sink. But imagine if you threw a bag of leaves in a river. The river's going to take all of those leaves wherever it goes. But if you throw a bag of rocks in the river, the water's going to have to go around it. And if you put enough rocks in the river, it'll dam it up. So it may not be your fault where you are, what you're facing, and what you're going through, but it is your responsibility to be able to actually see your way out of it and then make a plan in order to get there. Somebody once said that responsibility is nothing more than your ability to respond. I'm going to say that again. Responsibility is your ability to respond. And if you look at what you're facing right now, you have an ability to respond. You have the ability to say where it is you want to go. From here, from where you are right now, where do you want to go? And then chart a course in that direction. Again, it's not your fault, but it is your responsibility. And I want to encourage you to step up and take that responsibility. Hey, look, this is Sacconi Prince of SacconiPrince.com, where we make motivation personal by introducing you to yourself. And I really want you to step up and take that responsibility. And don't forget, we're still looking and planning to have our next level leadership summit in Atlanta, Georgia, October 8th through the 10th. You want to be in the house. We are going to make sure that everybody is safe and we're able to have the summit without any hiccups. But I'm telling you, if you can be there, you need to make arrangements and make plans to be in Atlanta. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Looking for the best way to maximize the pool of talent you have? Looking to equip your leaders with the skills they need to lead more effectively? Ready to develop your workforce into a mission-driven organization? Well, then you need to make sure they attend the Next Level Leadership Summit. This Next Level event will focus on preparing your leaders to effectively carry out your company, organization, or group's mission statement, while creating a culture that is conducive for growth. Next Level Leadership Summit, October 2020 in Atlanta, Georgia.
Today's episode is brought to you in part by Committee Film. Okay. Today's episode is brought to you in part by Committee Films. Committee Films is video production. Blah blah.